We've done it. We are at that time where I can finally say, as of today, I'm going full time on YouTube. Friday of last week was my last day at my job. So as of now, YouTube is all we are going to be doing moving forward. And I am so freaking excited. I just want to start this off by saying thank you all so much for the support. You all have been absolutely amazing. This journey has been killer. 4 years of making videos, 3.5, 4 years of making videos on the channel. I never really expected to get to this point. So thank you all so much for the support here. I really do appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart, you guys have given me this amazing opportunity to move forward and do something that I absolutely love. So I don't know how to thank you enough. To be honest, I don't even know how to get started on this one. But what we're going to do in today's video is I wanted to go through the process that I went through to get to here, how I grew the channel, where we started from, and where we're going to be going into the future. A lot of things that I want to be reworking and focusing on as we go in the future. Obviously, we're going to be keeping the videos going as we are. I'm planning for 4 videos a week. Right now, we're going to see how that goes. I think that'll be pretty good. On top of that, I also want to do 3 live streams like we have been doing. We were doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over on the Twitch channel. If you want to be checking those out, seeing a lot of the behind the scenes grindy work of what's going on, ask me questions about whatever you've got going on as well, or just come over and hang out and lurk in the stream. You can find links to that down in the description below, twitch.tv/fWhipTV. And the last thing that I really want to start revamping and building on top of and moving forward with is I feel like recently the Patreon server and all this stuff over there has kind of fallen behind a little bit. So I really want to start focusing on bringing some life back into the Patreon server, being more active over there and hanging out with all of you amazing people supporting me on that. So everybody who is supporting on Patreon, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. We'll get into more of that stuff later on in today's video. But first, I want to start off with our journey. I know there's a lot of other content creators out there, probably a lot of you who are watching this video right now who want to have this as your end goal. You want to be at that point where you can go full-time on YouTube, and it's a lot of work. It's very hard work, but it's possible. It's very possible to move into a point of going full-time. So let's reflect a little bit. Starting off, when I started doing YouTube, I wanted to commit to doing 6 months of I'm gonna make videos and see if I enjoy making videos. I love playing video games. I've always loved gaming. I never knew how to edit videos. I never knew how to do any of that stuff moving into this one. So what I want to do when I started, what I want to do when I got into this YouTube thing, how we got that silver play button on the wall back there, is I wanted to get myself started seeing, do I even enjoy this? I didn't say, all right, in 6 months, if I'm not at 1,000 subscribers, I quit. It was 6 months. Do I enjoy what I'm doing? Do I enjoy making content enough to keep doing it? I hit that 6-month mark, and I think we're at 30 subscribers, something like that. And I loved it. I loved what I was doing. I loved what I was creating. I made so many good friends throughout it. Where we started, as you guys are probably going to be seeing here on the screen now, is I actually started doing creative videos in Conquest Reforged. Conquest Reforged is a Minecraft mod pack. I was one of the people who helped create it way back when it was originally coming out. I've since left the dev team. I don't really interact with it too much anymore, but I really love what they do, and they help me get a great foothold into where I'm going. But now I like the vanilla side of the game. But that brings me to the next point. Is while we were working through that, I met so many amazing people. A few of the people who really helped surge my channel forward when we originally got started were people like Ducon Red 1, gave me so much help. He was a great resource for me, for somebody to talk to, somebody who knew how to do the YouTube thing, who I could ask those questions to that don't really get answered anywhere. Moving on from the distractions, what I was going into next was Ducon Red 1 really helped me out. I met him through Conquest Reforged. I connected with him through that one, and we were able to become good friends through there because he was kind of the public face of Conquest Reforged as far as content creators went. We used him a lot to help get the word out for new updates, new things that are coming forward, because he loved it so much and he loved what we were doing that he was happy to help. So I got to be good friends with him through that. Then through all of that stuff, I was like, hey, I want to start playing vanilla survival, and I saw you've been streaming it occasionally every once in a while. What if we start a small SMP server with you, me as content creators, and we just invite some other friends? If anybody here is really old school on this channel, you probably remember Duconia Survival. That was the very first SMP. I reached out to Dukan. He was playing a single player world. We took his single player world and threw it onto a server, and I just started playing with him. And slowly over the months, we just kept adding random people here and there. And that's how I got connected with people like Mythical Sausage, which probably many of you all know, who just passed that 100,000 subscriber mark as well. And it was just everything feeding on each other, everything as you're going. If you're in that point right now where you want to be a content creator, don't be thinking like, oh man, I don't know any of these people. Like, I don't know Green. I'm not going to grow at all. Like, I don't know blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to grow at all. Everybody who I met with, I was lucky enough to know Dukan back then. Unfortunately, he's no longer creating videos, but he was kind of that big guy that I knew, but really like he helped me a lot answer a lot of those early questions, but he wasn't the sole reason. And I've had this community of people like Mythical Sausage who have helped me grow into where we're at now. He's grown with me. We've bounced ideas back and forth. I think I talk to that dude every single day on Discord at this point. Just some random idea or something going on with Source Block, or who knows what it is. We're just messing around and talking. It's pretty much daily at this point. The first 6-8 months, like it was 6 months of me just doing these own things on my side of just creative videos where I was just doing let's build type things. And then I joined up with Dukan. And then we rolled into January 1st, 2017. Sorry, I have a few numbers written down here. Make sure I'm doing them right. January 1st, 2017 was my first like 8-9 months on YouTube. I hit 216 subscribers on the channel. Now that's an important metric. Remember that one for later. And then that kind of fed me to the point where I was like, I have 200 people that enjoy the videos that I do. That means that of the people who go and search for those smaller YouTubers, went out and found them, they enjoyed what I was doing. And there could probably be a big audience out there that I just haven't found yet. How can I find that audience instead of focusing on, oh man, I only have 200 subscribers. What am I doing here? Like, I got nothing. We have 200 people. That's a lot of people. How do we get more? Like, how can I find the other people like them who would enjoy what I'm doing? Which is kind of led into everything else, where that end of the summer 2017 was where I hit about 500 subscribers. So there was another 300 in the next 6 months or so. And it just kind of feeds into each other. If you keep up with your content consistently, you keep doing those things. I've never really taken a break until about a month and a half ago. I took a week and a half off of videos. Other than that, I've never really taken a break because I've enjoyed it so much. I enjoy playing video games to the point where that's what I wanted to do. It wasn't a hard thing to do because I set the channel up as, do I enjoy making videos? Not, do I want to be a YouTuber? Do I enjoy being a YouTuber? It wasn't, do I need to hit a certain point to be successful on YouTube? And that fed into a lot of other things as we're kind of moving throughout. There was a lot of other times where I just met a lot of new people. I joined up with, say, like the decidedly vanilla server, that SMP server where I was able to meet Pixel Riffs, who probably every single person here now knows Pixel Riffs, but he's been a great friend as well. Has invited me to be on the Spawn Chunks podcast multiple times at this point, where I was connected with other people way later on. Breaking this timeline I'm talking about here, was connected with people like Joel Duggan and a lot of other people. Just through those connections, they foster into new ones. It's like life. Relationships are the only real thing that matters. It's who you know, then you can move forward. So make friends with people around you. There was one person, I'm not going to name their name, but they reached out to me when I was at about 800-900 subscribers, and they said, hey, you want to do a collab? I love your builds. They're so cool. Let's do something together. And I said, sure, let's do it. Let's hang out. Let's get a video going. That'd be awesome. And they were at 2,000 subscribers. And then they messaged me back and they said, oh, I didn't realize how few subscribers you have. I don't want to do anything with you anymore. Sorry, I'm going to find somebody who has more subscribers. And that to me was just like I can never be that person. And now looking back on it, I love to laugh about it because I am closing in on 140,000 subscribers, and they reached out to me when I had less than 1,000. So this is in the 2017 range, and they had 2,000 at that point. They currently have less than 5,000 subscribers. You never know who you're going to meet along the way, whether somebody's behind you or whatever. Treat them the same as you would treat everybody else. There's no reason to do anything like that. And I just love to laugh about it because that person since then has reached out to me more than 10 different times being like, hey, I'd love to reconnect with you. You want to do something in the future? Every single time I send them a screenshot of the message that they sent me. Every single time I do that. And I just can't do anything else. That's how I have to do it. Anyways, I don't want this video to be too long, so we roll into January 1st of 2018. At that point, I hit 1,000 subscribers. There's a tweet pinned on my Twitter profile of every single metric I've hit on January 1st, and that's just kind of how I wanted to roll. So 2018 was that, and then in 2018 is where we started my Building with fWhip survival series because I just love survival so much. I was really into it, and I realized that Conquest for me was something that I really enjoyed doing, but it took so much time to make the videos because there's so many extra blocks, all that extra detail stuff. And then also the audience for it was rather small. Not everybody here is probably interested in Conquest stuff. Where everybody here, Minecraft, they think of vanilla textures, they think of that stuff. That's where people get interested. That's where people want to watch. That's what people wanted to do. And so I kind of moved into that. And unfortunately at that point, I actually lost like 300 subscribers because the Conquest community was like, you're doing what? No, we don't like this. We don't like vanilla. But I was like, for the health of what I'm doing moving forwards, I gotta do this. And then at that point, we also opened up a Discord channel where a lot of you all have been hanging out with me, and I was able to meet some amazing people. One person in there who you might recognize as a moderator, Elsie. He has been absolutely awesome the entire time. He was like the 11th person to join the Discord or something crazy like that, which now is over 2,000 members. But he helped me along the way because we were joking around in the Discord one day, and he was like, hey, have you heard about this dude Arcalis? I was like, yeah, Arcalis is awesome. I love his time-lapse videos. He's a really cool dude. I'd love to talk to him one day. He's like, ha, watch this. And 30 seconds later, Arcalis joined the Discord and was like, hey, you got some cool builds, like nice stuff. And since then, that's how I got connected with him. I wasn't even through another content creator. Like Elsie is just some random dude, wasn't a content creator at all, who I just liked and enjoyed talking to, who was in the Discord, hung out with me, did all that cool stuff. And then that's how I met him. Then I met Arcalis. And then a few weeks later, Arcalis was like, yeah, let's do a time-lapse video together. Like, let's hang out in a Discord call. We'll get a video going. We'll record and publish it at the same time. And that doubled the subscribers on my channel. Before the end of February, I broke 2,000 subscribers on the channel in 2018. And then that just kind of catapulted everything throughout the year moving forwards, moving through everything through there. We ended up meeting Jancy at some point throughout that year, and he ended up doing a world tour with me. Got to be really good friends with him. And then through Jancy, I was able to meet Wells Knight, who also toured my single player world with me, and I was able to still foster that connection and still talk to him every once in a while, just kind of seeing how things are going. That brings us into December of 2018, where out of nowhere, I got my first viral video. Absolutely was not expecting it at all. And that catapulted us in November of 2018. Taking a step back here, we hit 5,000 subscribers. In January 1st of 2019, being this year, we hit 10,000 subscribers. So in that little 2-month period, we doubled the amount of subscribers we had. And you all know the story of this year. We are closing in at 140,000 subscribers in October of 2019. Since then, everything is just catapulted forwards. We've joined so many new communities. We've met so many amazing people along the way. So I just want to say thank you all so much for that. All the support you have given me over this entire time being here. For the people who've been here the entire time and listened to me with that terrible audio in the beginning, thank you so much for giving me a chance. You guys saw something in me that I didn't even really see in myself at that point. I was just doing what I was doing, recording in my dorm room in college, hoping that my roommate wasn't going to judge me too much for talking to my computer and trying to be a YouTuber. Where we're going to be moving forwards from right now, my phone locked on me, so I lost my notes there. But there's going to be, of course, more Building with fWhip. That is my favorite series. That's never going anywhere. That's going to keep moving forwards. We're always going to have that in here. It might take a break for a week or two every now and then, but it's always going to be coming back. Along with that, more source block is becoming. I've been loving working on this SMP server. You guys all seem to be enjoying it a lot. So thank you all so much for the support there. Beyond that, I do want to move into having some creative time-lapse builds. At this point, y'all probably saw the video that came out, I believe yesterday at this point, if I got these scheduled right, where we did a village inside of the Mesa. And I had so much fun doing that. And I would love to start doing those again. They're really cool projects where I can test something totally different, finding a random build style that I've never done before and just play with it for 3-4 hours of building and then show it to you all at the end result. I love that. It's just a lot less of, I don't have to worry about it fitting it into the story of something I'm doing, and maybe we'll do some modern stuff in there. Who knows? On top of that, live streams are going to continue over on Twitch. As I mentioned, those are going to be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Right now is my plan at 3:30 p.m. Pacific time, going till probably 6 or so or something like that. We'll see as we go. We might change the times up. That's what I'm playing with for now. That's kind of a good time for me. but we'll see. I got all the time in the world now. Along with that, expanding the Patreon community, a big thing for all those who are watching this video for tips on how to be a better content creator. One thing that I'm adding onto the Patreon community, I'm adding on 2 more tiers on Patreon. One is going to be geared towards content creators. If you are growing your channel and you want to have that resource of somebody to talk to, somebody to meet with on a regular basis, somebody who can help guide your channel, who knows what they're doing. I think I kind of do at this point. I don't really know yet, but you can go over there, and if you're interested in doing something like that, I'm adding a new tier on there to help you all grow your channels and help kind of deep dive into how we can improve what you're doing and how you can tap into the audience that you're trying to find. Because there's a lot of people that are so close to getting it, but you're just that far off, and just a few little tweaks can really set you over the edge there. And the last one, there's going to be another new one for the people who really absolutely love what I'm doing here and really want to support me above and beyond and get everything else. By the way, all the tiers come with all the previous rewards as well. I want to add on to another one where it's basically like I will hang out with you and your friends. We get like a gaming session going every month or few months or something like that. I have it currently set to quarterly. We'll see how that goes, just with time commitments and everything like that. But that would just be on top of everything else. So you get the Patreon Minecraft server and all that stuff, which I'm planning to be so much more active on now. But thank you all so much for the support. Let me know what you all want to be seeing moving forwards. I would absolutely love to incorporate more of your ideas, more of where the community wants to see the channel going. So be sure to let me know that down in the comments below. But please, if you enjoyed this one and if you're enjoying everything I'm doing here, be sure to hit that like button and be sure to subscribe if you are new. And I will catch you all on the flip side.